It's a Wednesday morning here on the AM show. My name is Benedict Husi, and we'll talk some sports, and obviously we'll do the unveiling of Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah. Yesterday at the Football Association's head office, he was unveiled following his reappointment as coach of the Black Stars. Appiah has been tasked to qualify the team to the next Africa Cup of Nations in 2019 in Cameroon, and also win that very competition, as well as try his possible best to qualify Ghana for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Yesterday, I was there and I came through with this report. A well-dressed Kwesi Appiah and top officials of the GFA walked into a packed conference room where sports journalists were ready to pour out questions. Appiah, as always beaming with joy, tackled all questions put to him with great humility. Before the presser, though, he jokingly begged not to be asked any controversial question.
I'll make myself available for any questions. Just don't give me hard questions to answer. Thank you very much.
But that did not deter them as they came through with questions from all angles. The man who has been tasked to qualify Ghana and win the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations, as well as try his possible best to revive the team's World Cup qualification campaign, has vowed to avoid mistakes that led to his exit in the past.
You know, if you don't learn as a person, you know, I've always the belief that no one is perfect, and I'm not perfect. But it's important that you always need to learn from your mistakes and try to be a better person. Try to come out not repeating the same mistakes you did earlier. So that is something that I'll make sure I implement in one way or the other. I may not be able to, clarify this issue well, but saying that I've learned a lot. There are so many mistakes that I think I did earlier that I'm 100% sure I'm not going to repeat those mistakes.
Kwesi Appiah is noted for giving young players and local players a chance in the Black Stars. On his policy of getting in local players into the team, he noted that players everywhere must work hard to earn a place in the Black Stars.
No, the selection to the Black Stars is simple. It's about competence. Who can help the nation? I don't believe in names or whatever. Names are good, but if the name will come and will not perform, it's not competent enough, then it's not worth it. What we are looking at players who are prepared to kill themselves for the nation. Once they wear the national color, we want to see players who want to die on the pitch, for the sake of success. So it will all depend on the success, and at the same time, I said earlier that it's important we find means to make sure those who are also doing really well, locally, we also, what do we call it? I think local content. Yeah. We try to also make sure that, we encourage them. But that does not mean that if he does not deserve to be in there, we'll call him. We will make sure that players who are called always are the real competent ones to represent the nation.
Appiah also confirmed that Asamoah Gyan will remain his captain while Andre Ayew will deputize. It has been claimed Gyan, currently on loan at United Arab Emirates side Al Ahly, will be stripped of the leadership role, but Appiah insists there is no need to change.
Well, actually, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, and for that reason, there's no need for any changes in terms of the captainship role. Unless if Gyan is sick or injured, fine. The next person, I think, which is Ayew, that is if he is in the team, then he takes the role. And that is how it's been always, for years now. We're always looking at who is been in the team for a longer period. So it follows in that sequence. So, but for now, there's nothing to worry about in that aspect.
3 ex-Ghana internationals Ibrahim Tanko, Stephen Appiah and Richard Kinson have been confirmed members of Kwesi Appiah's backroom staff. Tanko has been named the first assistant. Former captain Stephen Appiah has been named the coordinator between the technical team and the playing body in a new role called technical coordinator. Tony Bafo, an ex-international and general secretary of the Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, PFAG, has held the appointment of the 3 former stars.
More former players to be involved in the day-to-day activities of Ghana football, administratively, technically, and you know, we can only hope, but we don't make the choices. It's the head coach together with the Ghana Football Association who makes the choices. So I think on behalf of the Professional Football Association of Ghana, the PFAG, we are quite delighted and we are happy. And but at the end of the day, more work must start from now.
Also on the technical team is long-serving Maxwell Kunedu, who will be acting as second assistant. Chris Adumakon comes in as the new team doctor, replacing Adam Baba, whilst Michael Ochre and Ismail Hamidu maintain their positions as video analyst and equipment officer, respectively. We still stay with the unveiling of Kwesi Appiah and also the announcement of the backroom staff of Appiah. And for Ernest Thompson, who is a member of the Black Stars Management Committee, what is needed now is massive support for the men tasked to handle the national team.
Oh, basically, I mean, all that he needs is support, right? And once he has the support, he's been there already. We've pointed out to him, and he has admitted that he will have to learn from his mistakes. He's prepared to learn from his mistakes. Coaches have come and gone. Some have come second time, Osam Dudu and the rest. So at the end of the day, I mean, for us, to the extent that he admitted that he wouldn't forget anything, he will always remember what he went through. I think the sky is the limit for him now. And all that he needs is support from Ghanaians.
When you talked about the technical team, how crucial is it to have people like Stephen Appiah and Olele? Well, massive changes hit the backroom staff of Kwesi Appiah. Obviously, the backroom staff for Kwesi Appiah is new, but the likes of Sabankwe as well as Dr. Adam Baba and Nassam Yakubu, who was goalkeeper's trainer, are all not on the new backroom staff. So I asked George Friye, who is Vice President of the Football Association, and Mr. Nyantichi is not around, so he's acting President of the FA, why, what's necessitated the massive changes that hit the backroom staff of Kwesi Appiah.
I think the last time we did a technical committee was, if my memory serves me rightly, was in 2012. The management committees have changed. You remember my vice, for instance, Mr. Osekwe, who was the chairman of the under-20. Myself, I was chairman of the under-20. The 20, yeah, the management committees have gone under transformations and changes, while the technical committees have been, they've been there for almost close to 5-6 years. So it has become necessary. And don't forget that we move people around to share their experiences and knowledge in different fields. Like we said, if you look at the team physician, Dr. Adumakon, for instance, he's been with the under-17, he's been with the under-23, he's been with the until recently he was with the local Black Stars. And so therefore we give the opportunities to other people to also experience other positions. Now, if you listen to the head coach, he says that in choosing Maxwell Kunedu as a deputy or an assistant coach for the local Black Stars, he has been away for 2.5 years. Tanko Ibrahim was also living in Germany, and so he needs an institutional memory, somebody who understands the system, and so he brought him in. And so I believe that these things inform some of the changes that we make. And I agree with you, sometimes we change and leave 2 people behind. It is because we want to keep certain people to have some stability and institutional memory to also.
So that was George Friye. He's Vice President of the Football Association and doubles as Chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee. Well, let's go over to the Major Line Sports page and check stories there before I take leave of you. So, Vodafone headlines at Santehine's golf tournament. Vodafone, they are new sponsors for the Otumfo golf tournament, which will be held in Kumasi. And Gabriel Jesus scores as Manchester City move to brink of Champions League spots. So you've seen highlights of that game here, as well as the Arsenal game. You go there, you can read the match report for yourself. And photos. New Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah unveiled. So yesterday when Kwesi Appiah was unveiled, if you make your way to the Manjaro Online Sports page, you can get to see all the photos for yourself, as well as Kwesi Appiah open to calling suspended Black Stars duo. That's Suleiman Muntari and Kevin Prince Boateng. We all know what happened in Brazil. And Kwesi Appiah says, well, I mean, he will give opportunity to every Ghanaian. The fact that you play, if you play here on the low coast and you play abroad and your performance is up and he feels that you will help, why not? You will not look at what has happened in the past, but rather wants to build a good team for the future. So he's open to calling suspended Black Stars duo Kevin Prince Boateng and Suleiman Muntari, provided they are doing very well at their club level. So we go to the Nigeria Online Sports page. You can also get a full list of Kwesi Appiah's backroom staff. Official Tanko confirmed Black Stars assistant number 1, Kingston, as well as Appiah. They all joined the backroom staff. You can get to see the other ones as well. Michael Lottery, the video analyst, as well as Ishmael, who is now the welfare officer and equipment officer. All those stories there, as well as a lot of videos of our respective shows here on the Joy News channel, from Joy Sports Prime to the Pause and also the AM show. All the stories are there. John Terry could retire after leaving Chelsea in summer, and brilliant Starlets can replicate success of early 90s. So the Starlets are also playing later this afternoon against host nation Gabon. That story is also on the Joy Online Sports page. So that's how we end sports this morning. My name is Benedict Owusu. More sports news there for you to read. Also, follow us on Twitter at Joy Sports, on Facebook as at Joy Sports. Have a wonderful day.